Hey guys, it's Mark here with a brand new video for you today. In this video, we're going to explore how your breakfast is giving you anxiety. I know it might sound like an extreme thought, but your anxiety may be heightened when you're making poor diet choices. So today we're going to look over how your breakfast is destroying your mood, what foods you should be eating to reduce your anxiety, and the most obvious tool for anxiety relief that no one seems to be paying attention to. So this might sound like you wake up in the morning, stroll to the coffee maker, turn it on, and wait for your coffee to brew. While it's brewing, you walk over to your favorite bag of bagels, turn on the toaster, and wait for it to toast. This whole process takes you around 60 seconds, and it's a crucial part to your morning routine. It gets you ready for the day so that anything that comes your way will be conquered. Or does it? Recent research has found that foods high in sugar and simple carbohydrates can increase your body's response to anxiety-inducing stimuli. This means foods like bagels, Pop-Tarts, pancakes, and waffles might be contributing to your overall mood. Not only are they high in carbohydrates, but they're inherently loaded with sugars. The harmful effects that sugar can have on your physical health are well studied and generally widely acknowledged by the general public, but the effects that it has on your mental health seems to be ignored. So while ditching the sweets and carbohydrates can result in a healthier external image, it's the mental health aspect that sugar manipulates that is worth taking a second look at. The moment that delicious Pop-Tart begins digesting in your system, the sugars begin to break down in your body and releases insulin, a natural hormone in the body that allows your body to use sugar from carbohydrates in the food that you eat for energy or to store glucose for future use. Insulin helps keep your blood sugar levels from getting too high or too low. So you're probably asking, well, that release of insulin is good, right? It's helping stabilize my blood sugar levels. However, that's not necessarily the case. That primary sugar rush that you just gave yourself makes your body work hard to get back to normal levels. This roller coaster of ups and downs that sugar produces can leave you feeling nervous, foggy, irritable, jittery, and just drained. And so, if you struggle with anxiety daily, the sugar roller coaster is not only giving you anxious ideas, but it actually makes them worse. A recent study conducted on rats found that even after long periods of fasting, a sudden spike or binge on sugar creates a state of mind that involves anxiety and modified dopamine levels. So if you're anything like me and turn to food for comfort while dealing with anxiety, it's important to realize that in the face of anxiety, munching down on an extra 2,000 calories for comfort is not going to help you in the long run. Even for myself, learning to control my binge eating has helped my mental health tremendously. So now that leads to a question you probably have in your head right now, and that is, if sugar is so bad to eat, then what the heck should I be eating? And the answer is simple: protein and complex carbohydrates. Eating protein at breakfast actually makes you feel fuller longer and keeps your blood sugar steady so that you have more energy as you start your day. Now, this doesn't mean reaching for the chocolate-covered protein bars that you see at your local grocer. Those are loaded with simple sugars, so don't fall for the trap of those. Instead, try bacon, chicken, steak, and eggs for breakfast. They contain a rich source of protein that will keep your energy levels at their max, keeping your brain fog to a minimum. Once I made the switch to eating proteins instead of bagels in the morning, I saw a huge shift in my mood. It didn't happen all at once though, but it was a significant change. Secondly, you should opt in for complex carbohydrates. These differ when compared to the simple carbohydrates that you find in waffles and pancakes, in that they are slow digesting. These complex carbohydrates are thought to increase the amount of serotonin in your brain, which can lead to a calming effect. So, eating foods rich in complex carbohydrates such as quinoa and oatmeal are a great kickstart to your day. So now that you can understand why your anxiety might flare up from time to time, it's important to write down your goals for the next week in terms of your diet. So, grab a pen and paper. Tell yourself that you're going to limit the sugar for a week and just try it out. Give your body at least 7 days on a new diet to see how it feels. If you're anything like me, giving up sugar is extremely difficult. I experienced withdrawal symptoms that were nearly debilitating. However, with a bit of persistence, I was able to conquer my sugar addiction, and my mood and mental health has dramatically increased. Now, the last topic I want to cover in this video that I see so many people struggle with anxiety, just like myself, is that they're setting themselves up for failure in one critical way. They are not drinking enough water. You've probably heard it before, but are you really putting it to the test? It's so simple, but many neglect this life hack for anxiety and depression. Among many physical health concerns, water and proper hydration affect mental health in 3 critical ways: blood flow and circulation, mood and energy, and the ability to process cognitively demanding tasks. It's estimated that 75% of all Americans are chronically dehydrated. I mean, that's a massive number. Because lack of water and proper hydration can have a quick impact on mood stability and cognitive function, it is important not to leave this ignored. In a study, it was found that hydration levels affected the way men and women process and perceive their surroundings, tasks, and situation. So, dehydration, whether physical or mental, or both, can cause a lack of concentration, reaction time, memory, and reasoning ability. So next time you get the chance to fill up your glass of water, make sure you don't skip out. Well, that's all the tips I had for you today. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate hitting that like button on this video. It helps us create more content to help you guys out. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We have new content planned out that we're really excited for. And lastly, I've put together a 100% free report breaking down anxiety down to its core. It's a full ebook that we created loaded up with guides on destroying your anxiety. There's tips on diet, exercise, sleep and relaxation techniques that I use when anxiety seems to peek its head. The link's in the description, so go ahead and claim your free copy. It's a great resource to keep on hand, so go ahead and grab it while it's still up. That's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next video.